on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He'll step up and run. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Packers have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
On the ground is Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Man in motion, heading right. Throwing on second down is the target. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Reichel good with the extra point. Vikings will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long.
Green.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He finds Caden Reed for the grab. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
1st and 10.
2 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 32. 1st down.
Love to throw. Headed left. Buying time. Now he'll run it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Come on, set, ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Rolling to the left. He'll take off again. Now they're in business. Inside the 50. A great job to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
On second down, Love. Oh! So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. This is 3rd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. Third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He'll buy time left.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Ready.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
That'll be caught, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Mason. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From the 43,
2.
here's 2nd down and 2. All right. And here's Mason. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he comes into this final week of the NFL season as the leader in touchdown passes. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. On the move left. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. Has him taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
The throw, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
44-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Moving left. Now he'll run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run.
And he's into the end zone. John Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. down number 1 for him on the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will up it to a 2-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to the right side. And complete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing is Love. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down,
Gain of 15. 1st down, Green Bay.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league.
Strike, check, strike, come on, check, huh?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Out to his right. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
a gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
Back to throw is Love. Forced out wide. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Yellow, 22.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. We'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Love. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. Typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. To return, it's Nixon. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10.
Come on, Dad.
We'll go play action with Love. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And the Packer first down.
Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass.
Here we go. Mega. Blue 32. Hey, check Mega. Check.
Love to throw it on 1st down. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On play action, Love. Off he goes. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Guarded. Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we
The
go.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw.
The 2-point attempt is
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6. Now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Price now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets them a first down.
And the Vikings First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Smash! Smash! 52 blue! Strike! Check! Strike! Hut! Hut!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay,
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw is Love. Moving to his left. He'll run again.
Jordan Love scrambles from the pocket. He was brought down at the 26.
Well, Let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's Love. Rolling right. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Brandon McManus down to add the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He was brought down by Jabbar Fuller. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And only managed to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
The Vikings.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the Packers' 43.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. Can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Jordan loves the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
Hey, go Peter. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escaping to his left. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here the Packers
to throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Set.
Here's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
The Packers will set
Now
up
Love.
a 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Out wide, here's Jefferson. There he goes again. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for a go for one and make it a one-possession game? Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Now back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tigers, go!
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Go! Here we go, Jack. Go, 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 go! 79!
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It is second down and 5.
Jordan Addison. A gain of 5 brings up second.
To throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, a big third down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. zone through the air, Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage and they go deep for 6.
He'll wind up short of the goal line. They're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go, here we go.
Willis now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Packers will set
to
up
throw.
for a 2-point conversion.
Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
36.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and
Justin
10.
Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To the middle of the field. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Let's go.
To throw, here's Willis. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
When you talk about the real dual-threat quarterbacks in this league, his name has to be at the top of the list. He's got game-breaking speed, and he shows it there. What a run.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, Somebody got a boy. I tell the G, watch him go.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Willis. Forced out left. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point
He'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.
like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back and get fall back and get back. It's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it done, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that, you see J that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be but a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back, yeah, get back,
said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, that was all about the joker and the thief in the night.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys pulled off a massive upset over the 2 seed a week ago. Now trying to take it a step further here in the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rest as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, 68 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick start offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They waste wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinals now are getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. To throw is Murray. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early.
And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
They juked him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Let's go. Ready?
Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Set. 10 black.
Yes, let's get it.
Set, go.
Looking to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Luke Musgrave. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
Down.
They're
going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This is taken at about the 14. Touchdown, Packers! Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion, and even